Back in the Monterey Peninsula of California, Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca for the season finale, the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup. Battle for the lead. Foss in the green and white cars had the point just about all the way so far, but Christian Frank is all over him in that Alara car, the 16.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to rub the stickers off the back bumper of Eric Foss's car here. But he's right on him, and he's not hitting him. He's pushing him very hard so far. But what a great race this is, and these four are doing a great job.
Brad Rampelberg is third in the 14. That's the blue and white car. Todd Burris, who's second in the points chase in the 56 out of Florida. That's the dark blue machine in fourth. He has yet to win this year. He's been second, I believe it's 4 times. There's Eric Curran in the Patron Tequila car. He's settled back now in fifth. And Curran is a guy that we might see battling for the lead as well. One of the things we've noticed about these cars all year, Elliott, you can fade and rally with these MX-5 Cup cars.
Yeah, and that's something that seems strange to me, how you can be up front, lose some distance, and then catch the leaders who you couldn't run away from when you were up front. It's kind of an odd thing. I don't understand exactly how it works, but we've seen it numerous times.
Good battle here for 5th, 6th, and 7th. That red car, Robert McCallion from California, from Seal Beach. The Shopzilla entry, a little different look to that car this weekend. He's trying to hold off the 27 of Huffmaster, who comes off that win in the damp at New Jersey a couple of weeks ago, as we watch the battle down into turn 11 here.
Yeah, these guys are still having a really good race. They're losing the leaders, but you got some fast cars there. They look like they're running about the same lap times, only with a little bit of a gap.
Meantime, for third, Todd Burris in that blue 56 has gotten by the 14 of Brad Rampelberg down into turn 2.
Yeah, these guys have run very well all year, and Rampelberg should be doing a really good job here, and he is. They're getting away. Any one of these four has a chance at winning this race right now.
Working lap number 8 here at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. Running order top of your screen. Keep track of where your favorite driver stands early in the going in the season finale for the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup. Race continues to be in the hands of pole sitter Eric Foss. He stands to be the series champion, but Christian Frank returning to the series in the 16. He's second right now, and Frank has been really fast. We've seen him go left, go right, go off the road a couple of times, trying to get up and battle with the lead.
Yeah, they have. In the corner they're coming up to right now, going up this hill, this is very important to get that run up the hill with the horsepower. My, look at that. Foss got a good run coming up there.
Todd Burris wants second away from Christian Frank. Takes a look to the inside.
See if they still went single file through here, and everybody stayed on the road. Cool deal.
Now here's Foss again with that way wide line at the bottom of the corkscrew.
Everybody else took it that time, so maybe that's his line and everybody else is taking a protective line, and just the angle we're seeing from it looks a little bit strange.
Beautiful weekend for racing here on the Monterey Peninsula of California. Todd Burris making a move there in that blue car, third in line, trying to get around Frank for second. Brad Rampelberg, I think, has a very fast car as well, as he takes a look at a good line up the front straightaway. It's been a wild one so far here at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. Derek Bertesiglio on pit road. What are you seeing down there today?
Guys, I've been listening to some of the teams talk on the radios, and they're not talking about car setups or track conditions. What they're talking about right now is the over-aggressiveness out there. There's a lot of bumping and banging. Guys are pushing each other around. Carlos Tesler-Mabe was a prime example of that, who fell out in the early stages of this race. So the SCCA is watching right now. They're keeping their eyes on those front packs because they really are beating and banging on everyone.
Well, like you said earlier, Rick, this is the last race of the year. They have lots of time to fix it, and they want the best finish they can because this is their last opportunity to get a good result this year.
But unlike stock car racing or other forms of racing where contact is, if not encouraged, tolerated, in this kind of racing, Elliott, it's normally not allowed.
Well, it is not allowed, but when you get to a point where you're really trying to do well, you're being very optimistic in your moves, and you try and make a move where you think you can dive under somebody.
If you'd like more information on the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup, the official series website is mx5cup.com. Be sure and check it out. For third, Rampelberg dives underneath Todd Burris, takes the spot away.
They are, and I wouldn't have thought that would happen. It looked like Burris was up getting after Frank, and all of a sudden he loses the position and drops back from Christian Frank.
And it's one of those situations, I'm sure, Elliott, since these are spec cars on spec tires, the motor's virtually equal. If you brake a little earlier on one lap in one particular place, you can lose a spot.
Well, you can, and in actual fact, we're all across it again. We're using everything here. This is dirt tracking, road racing. We got it all here for you.
Todd Burris taking a look on Rampelberg, wants to get third back. Burris, I know, really feels as though he has to win one of these before the season is over, and this is his last chance here in the finale, and both those cars go off. Burris and Rampelberg.
And it looked like a part flew off of one of the cars again. It looked like Burris lost a part. But these guys are just using every bit of it. But you know, you can lose much time. You said braking early, you can lose time, but if you just do anything, a little slide at the exit of the corner, anything, it costs you up the next straight. You're going to lose that speed.
Christian Franck takes a look to the outside of Eric Foss. The lead battle down in turn 2.
Eric's being a little protective of his line coming in there. It looks like Christian was able to make up that distance on him again, and he is all over him again. It looks like Eric's going to have to worry about what Christian's going to do here.
And if you're Foss with a substantial points lead, knowing you just need to be around at the finish, do you let Franck go?
You know, it's he only has to finish this race, so he gets to race. He has the luxury of still being able to race. He's got to make sure he finishes, but he can still go out there and race hard, and I think Eric's a racer. He wants to win this one still.
Eric Foss out in front in that 28 car. That's the green and white machine, the Autobarn Mazda entry. Christian Franck from Simi Valley, California, one of the Alara entries. Behind him.
Looks like Todd Burris has dropped off the pace here for a little bit.
And Burris in the PancreaticCure.org 56 car has fallen back. He was part of that 4-car freight train. Now it's a 3-car train. Rampelberg trying to get to the 2 leaders as they hit the corkscrew again. And Foss sideways, Rampelberg through the grass again, or the dirt.
Yeah, I think the dirt. And Rampelberg, I think that's the last couple laps. It may be the line for him right at the moment. He's trying so hard. He's getting up there, not getting it slowed down enough at the top of the hill to get through there. But I think Eric Foss has got his hands full with Christian Franck right now. I think I'm not going to be surprised to see Christian make a move on him.
Great battling all over this layout here at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. We're glad to have you with us for the season finale of the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup. It's been a glorious year. We have thoroughly enjoyed it. Looking forward to a lot more come 2009. Foss is still out in front. Franck is second up the long main straightaway down toward turn 2 here. Turn 1 is more of a kink, but 2 is a hard left.
It's a hard left. It's kind of a double apex left. You actually come out in the middle of it, back there. You come out in the middle of the corner, which does open it up for somebody to drop in under you, but you still have the inside for the next corner after that of the next 2.
Foss and Franck giving each other enough room to race, but they were side by side coming off turn 2. Foss takes the lead back. Franck takes a look to the inside.
And this is also going to slow them down a little bit.
Whoa!
Oh, there.
Oh, man.
You know Foss is trying, but that's going to cost him in some speed here, but he still has the inside for the next corner.
Franck on the high side wants the lead. Foss lets him go, so Christian Franck takes over. Christian Franck goes to the lead in the 16 car.
Incredible moves passing on the outside coming in there, but I guess that Eric just lost enough speed when he dropped that wheel that he had nothing for him going there.
Third spot belongs to Brad Rampelberg, and all the jousting between Foss and Franck has allowed Rampelberg to close back in.
It has, and we'll get up to the corkscrew. Let's see if they all stay on the road here, and they do. And no dropping a wheel coming off, and you know, gosh, it looks like Christian is actually gapping them a little bit now. He's got some speed for these guys.
I wondered if he might be getting held up just a little bit by Eric Foss, because he's obviously willing to keep his foot down, drive very hard here in this 45-minute timed race. We see some of the debris. We saw a part fly off one of these cars a couple of laps ago, still laying there off the line as they come out of turn 9, turn 10, and head toward the final corner, turn 11.
It doesn't look like it's that far off the line when they're running 2 abreast. Here's a, oh my gosh, look at that.
3 wide for a moment there. The 27 of Huffmaster getting by Eric Curran in the green 30 car. And you've got one of the Traxxas cars right there as well up front meantime. Rampelberg now gets by Foss for second.
It's like a, you know, Eric may have used up the tires a little bit, and it's costing some time now.
Christian Franck is the leader, and he opens up a 3-car length advantage now over Brad Rampelberg. Not quite to halfway today here at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca, the season finale for the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup. We'll be right back.